Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today I have the mega size model EFSF prototype RX-78-2 Gundam by Bandai. Now, I got this on Amazon, I want to say a couple of months ago, probably a few months ago. Got it for around $85 to $90. Bigger than the perfect grade, but cheaper. And from what I understand, there's subtle detail differences with the mega size, and it's slightly not as detailed. I took a look at it. I mean, it looks pretty good to me, but you'll get to see for yourself after we build this. I did some spraying. I did a nice metallic blue and a glitter red for the blue and red parts. Everything else I did a nice high gloss. So I might do some panel lining, see how long the build takes. But let's get started on this. I don't think this should take too long. The parts are big, and it's really not as intricate as the smaller models. I'm going to do a size comparison between various RX-78-2 Gundam models that I've made, including the perfect grade, and you'll get to see a first-hand size comparison, detail comparison, things like that. So let's open this up, start building it. It's the mega size model EFSF prototype RX-78-2 Gundam by Bandai. Here we go. I'm really thrilled how the spraying I did on these parts came out. I mean, it really gave it a nice metal texture. So it definitely, it definitely took away that plastic model look from the build, which is really what I was going for, and I think what anybody would want to go for. But you'll get to see it when it's all said and done. So the kit comes with this nice Hobby Model Japan instruction booklet. Really gives you a good sense of how to put on decals, do panel lining, things like that. Really cool guide. So when you pick up this kit, definitely something to look at. Definitely gives you a lot of good ideas, for detailing. I'll definitely be keeping this. Love the I want to say stealth look RX-78-2. I believe this one is the RX-78-1, if I'm not mistaken. They call it real type color. Good instructional on panel lining again. You put some marker, get a little paint thinner, do a little smudge with the Q-tip there. Really good. I actually picked up some markers because I feel that the markers are a lot easier than using the panel line fluid. I mean, it's a lot less messy. But still a viable option. If you have a steady hand, depending on what type of situation you're in as far as panel lining. Back to the model. I'll definitely keep this booklet though. Pretty cool. So from looking at the booklet, you're looking at 100 steps to completion. And this particular model, you do not use snips. It comes with a tool to remove the parts. And let's get started. The legs. So we finally finished. I'm going to say safely 4 hours it took to build the model. So I set up the different grades here so we have a size comparison. We have the entry grade, the mega grade, and the perfect grade. I still need to do, I have the HD model. I need to get the master grade model, and then I'll have, like, you know, the whole progression. Minus the, I know there's a perfect grade unleashed variant, but I'm going to try to build them all. So the mega grade, I want to say the detailing on the mega grade is comparable to the perfect grade. I was told otherwise, but I feel like it might be more detailed than the perfect grade, minus the LED eyes and the helmet. You know, there's subtle enhancements with the perfect grade as far as articulation of the hands. I think as far as posability, the perfect grade is superior to the mega, but I think the mega grade has some aesthetic qualities that allow you to detail it more intricately than the perfect grade, if that makes any sense. You know, detail wise, I think the mega is superior to the perfect. I haven't seen the perfect grade unleashed. I'm probably, talking out of ignorance here, where the perfect grade unleashed is probably comparable to the mega as far as detail, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But from what I have here, the perfect grade, the mega aesthetically is more detailed than the perfect grade. Articulation wise, the perfect grade is superior to the mega. And then you have the entry grade. then you have the entry grade, which is inferior in every sense, detail wise and articulation wise. To move on with the size comparison, the Mega model. So, just to give you a closer look on how it came out, I'm going to try my best to give you a close-up, but this is how it came out. So I did the panel lining, I did the decals, everything in all. You know, again, as I stated before, it took me about 4 hours safely. Take a look at the back. I want to say this is probably one of my better panel lining jobs. You know, I've only done a couple of models with panel lining. You know, this one in particular, I really wanted to do it nice. You know, it's probably one of my nicer models aside from the perfect grade that I did. You know, I haven't done too many big models, but as you can see, you know, I did the armor with the metallic blue. I did the red portions of the torso and the shield with a glitter red. I don't know if you can see that. And I did the majority of the body. Well, I did the entirety of the body. The rest of the body I did with a high gloss clear coat. And you can't, it's hard to tell on the camera, but it definitely has a very textured look to it, where, you know, it looks like metal. And that's it. I have to say again, with the articulation, the perfect grade is definitely easier to pose. It's got better articulation. The Mega grade, it is quite posable. It's a lot stiffer to you know, to articulate the extremities, you know, the arms, the legs, the head. It's very stiff. You know, I'm not too comfortable with articulating the limbs too much. I put some pics on Instagram with some more action type shots, but yeah, it's very stiff, very clunky feeling. It's very similar to the larger quarter scale NECA figures, where it's just very clunky, you know, moving the arms and stuff. So, you know, definitely something to find a pose that you like, and, you know, you just, you know, and I say this countless times with models, you know, you spend so many hours building them, and it's like, you know, you're very hesitant to flex the joints, and then, you know, something goes wrong, and then it's like 5 hours out of the tubes because something breaks or snaps or something like that, which I've had happen before, and it's not fun. Another thing, you know, unlike the perfect grade model, the Mega grade, the hands are fixed. They don't articulate. So when you're putting like his beam rifle here, yeah, you have to clamp the hands together to fasten it to the rifle. You know, you can't just slip it in and out of his hand. You have to take the hand apart in two pieces and clasp it onto the rifle, and then place it onto the arm. One drawback, I guess, to the Mega model, as I said before, you have no light features. I mean, I'm sure if you wanted to, you could probably hook up some lighting effects, but as far as stock, it doesn't come with any. Also, unlike the perfect grade, with the shield, it has a feature here where you can do like a, you know, it has like a a retractable door here, where I guess it's like a protective visor, you know, so the Gundam can view through the shield, you know, in combat, or you know, he can place it up so he's not exposed. The beam sabers are removable, so you can take these off, and you can place these beam effects on it. He has 2 beam sabers, and that's it. Really cool model. Again, you know, I got lucky with this model. I got it on Amazon. I don't know how I got it for this cheap, but I got it for like $85 to $90. So I got it around Christmas time, around around Christmas time 2020. Now you know, I was looking around. You can't really find it for less than, I want to say, $160, $170 on Amazon or eBay. So just keep that in mind if you're interested in this model. I'm sure they come around now and again for cheaper, but in general, you're looking at between $150 and $200 for this model, and I've seen them go up as high as like $300-400. I don't know why, when there's a lot for half the price, but you know, I see them go that high. But I would say definitely one of the you know, a more coveted model, and you know, I really enjoyed building it. You know, interestingly enough, you know, and I guess it has to do with the articulation. You know, the perfect grade took me an extremely long time to build. You know, there was a lot of intricate parts, you know, especially in the joints, and I guess that has to do with, you know, your ability to articulate the, you know, the joints so much more enhanced than the Mega model. But yeah, it took me, you know, I had to parse out the build for the perfect grade over the course of a few days, whereas this I was able to complete in like an afternoon. You know, if you're definitely looking for something that has a lot of eye appeal, and it's, you know, just you want it to look good, I would really advise the Mega grade over the perfect grade. It's bigger, it's badder, it looks a hell of a lot nicer. You know, especially if you do the panel lining, it looks great. So, my opinion, you know, if you're into photography and posing, perfect grade is your model. If you're into you know, just pure display, and you know, just setting it and forget it, and you know, having it look nice in your collection, the Mega grade looks phenomenal. I love it. I think for the price I got it, I mean, it was like a no-brainer. It's a total steal. So Mega grade RX-78-2 Gundam from Bandai. Get it? If you're into Gundam, or if you're definitely a big fan of the RX-78-2, you need this model. This is something you need. Pick it up. Amazon, eBay, they're out there. Get them. Thanks for watching this video. This was the Raging Geek. Come again soon. Take care.
Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks.